Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has already started. Lovely bit of skill there. That's great strength on the ball. And help's available out wide. Decent enough try.
Ward-Prowse certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gets it back. Still goalless at the moment. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Stuttgart take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Hits one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Forward it goes. Over to the left. Done very well to intervene. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's the chance to counter. Brought forward. What does he try from here? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
It's got through and... up for the header! It's broken loose. Chooses to go back. Oh, the ball's come loose. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. And it's Ward-Prowse. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a pop! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Forward it goes. This could spell danger, and the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Ward-Prowse. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ekdal. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. It's a shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. One that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
So we're already into the second period.
Burnley don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Ekdal. Edwards brings it forward. He's got through. It's on a... He's gone for it! In it goes! And this is getting better and better. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Stuttgart take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's there to get rid. Short, real chance! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
It's a goal kick. Ekdal. Stuttgart are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Just about up to the hour now. Stuttgart get it back again. And it's played forward. Nicely controlled. Plays it out to the wing. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Knocks it away. Receives it in a good position. Chance to... He's had a shot! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse drives it forward. It's a corner. Themselves another corner. Cleared away. Now can he finish? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ward-Prowse. And here's Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse concedes a free kick for that. Hoists it forward. Ball's out on the left now. He's got away. Oh, and a shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. He's got options out wide. The defence can get it clear. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And help's available out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in...
Klassen! And he can pounce on that.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
Hoists it forward. Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Now has a pop! Forward it goes. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both...
Has a hit! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Has he picked him out? Looking to break out here. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. David Klassen. He gets past his man. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Berghaus taking charge of the dead ball. Foot in. Edwards, played out to the right, back into the middle. Zinchenko. And now they can launch a counter. David Klassen. Zinchenko. Berghaus. Zinchenko. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Klassen. Timely intervention. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? This could spell danger. Zinchenko plays it forward. Good take. He's gone for it! Just made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. Cuts it out. He spotted the run and... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
It's out for a goal kick. Forward it goes. Ward-Prowse. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. A real chance to break. Berghaus. Shot a goal! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Ajax failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
Ajax clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Zinchenko. Berghaus. Berghaus going full steam ahead down the left flank. Zinchenko. Dashing forward at pace. He's played him through. And he's cut it out. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Burnley just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
That'll be a throw. And here's Ibrahimovic. That is terrific skill. Berghaus. Zinchenko. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Looks to dink one in. And that is as far as they're going to go. Zinchenko. Ball through, needs to be good. Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. There's going to be another change here. Zinchenko. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Keeper's ball. Ward-Prowse. Out to the right, and it's Walker. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Tries to get it clear. Zinchenko. Zinchenko drives it forward. It'll be a throw-in. Ward-Prowse. Battles to win it back. And a shot! It's a goal!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Berghaus gives chase. Chance to shoot. Tries a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Done very well to intervene. Hoists it forward. Ajax are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
They need something heroic now, or a lucky break, or a kind refereeing decision. Anything. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers.
Burnley certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Walker, who does have an assist to his name. Time added on will be 2 minutes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Ajax really were
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it. Tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Neymar. Right through the middle. Gets into some space. Throw in. Neymar. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right.
He's gone for it! There it is!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Santos take the early advantage. Goes for goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Gabriel. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. It's Gabriel. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Play for a throw. Forward it goes. Here's Gabriel. Has a pop! He has done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
And here's Gabriel. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Neymar. try cutting inside here. Room for a shot. Gabriel with a shot!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Neymar. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Gets his foot in there. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Chance to break. Neymar. That'll be the last act of the first half. Views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Santos sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. Quick glance at goal. And it's been taken straight back. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Hoists it forward. Neymar has made his mark on this game. And it's played forward. Now a chance to break. Plays it out to the flank. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Neymar. And it's Gabriel. That's a decent ball. It's a brilliant interception. Neymar concedes a free kick for that. Have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Santos really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Well read, he's sorted. And the shot! Massive leap! Knocks it away. Neymar. It's out for a goal kick. Forward it goes. And here's Gabriel. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And they win it back again. Chance! Hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
And that's a throw-in. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So, another set play. He gets past his man. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. That had to be more accurate. Real chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Gets a... Oh, real danger here. He's in space and looking for options. A real chance if he can get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Just brushed off the ball there. Looking to break out here. As he picks him out. Cut out in the nick of time. Cleared away. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Oh, what a ball! And the ball's come out! Hoists it forward. Now the counter. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's found his man. And time is up. Santos emerge victorious here, and it's no more than they deserve. They were simply the better team. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station. And big chance! Superb goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Sevilla go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Well positioned to make that interception. Lo Celso. Done very well to intervene. Looking to break out here. Well played, he saw that coming. He's pinged one through here. And he's a chance! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Isco. And it's played forward. Oh, he's found him in space. Going for goal. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Played out to the right. Bakambu. He's through the middle. Messi gets the better of his man. Has a hit! He gets past his man. And here's Bakambu. Bakambu. It's a loose ball. And they've been caught out here. Out to the right. Ball is over the line. A real chance to break. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Bakambu. Going through. Oh, it's opened up and shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Ball through needs to be good here. Messi gets on the end of it.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Forward it goes. Referee's given a throw. Lo Celso. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And here's Messi. Gets it back. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And here's Messi. He's in, surely. Real chance! They've done it! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
The referee brings the first half to a close. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Shot at goal! Another chance! Is the shot on? Oh, they can break here. Has he picked him out? Gets wrestled off the ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Lo Celso, he's got away. Bakambu, and the shot! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. Well, there was to be no other outcome. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Sevilla 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Suarez going full tilt down the left. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Now it's Messi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's picked him out. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
can get it clear. Battles to win it back. Bartra. Lo Celso. Cuts it out. He's played him through. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Decent looking ball. Chance! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And it's been taken straight back. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He's left his man. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. He spotted the run and played him through. That'll be a corner. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why would they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody is... And the finish! This could fall anywhere. Tolisso plays it forward. Finds himself eased off the ball. He's had a shot! Goal! Leon! The breakthrough strike! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and...
Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
The keeper is trying to organise his defence here. He knows this could be pivotal.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Hits one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Got a throw in. Tries to get it forward quickly. Lazio are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get... And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Hoists it forward. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Cataldi. Lazio needing to chase the game already. Cataldi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's got through to him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cataldi. Maldini. Cataldi. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Lazio are seeing plenty of the ball at the moment, but still they shoots! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Lazio back on level terms. Everyone thought he was too wide, but incredibly he has found the gap.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Lazio grab the equaliser and we're all square.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Well read, he sorted that out. Right through the middle. Goes for goal! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Cataldi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Cuts it out. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Breaks on here. It's a brilliant interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. A really good feat. Turns and goes back. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Cataldi, who does have an assist to his name. Good ball. He's gone for it! Goal! Lyon! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tolisso. That's been won straight back. He gets past his man. Forward it goes. Cataldi gets it back. There is the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Lazio need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Cataldi. And he's cut it out. That's not going to make it. Cataldi.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And the counter is on. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Loses his balance and loses the ball. A real chance to break. Down by a lack of accuracy, and it's played forward. Gets away from his opponents. A real chance if he can get through. Shot at goal! And the follow-up!
Lazio showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Has a pop! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, all square, and not for the first time.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
It's a loose ball. Hatterbaugh looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, good interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pedro. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Romagnoli. Played out to the right. That intervention was very necessary.
Lazio showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Cut out in the nick of time.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He seems in a good position. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ball through needs to be good here. Can he find a finish now? Timely intervention. And he's there to hoof it away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for...
Has a hit! Another chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Clears it out of harm's way. Lazio will try it again now. And there goes the final whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Paulinho. He's just a bundle of energy, pace and power.
Has a hit! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Paulinho. Well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. Well, they've seen lots of the... Lille have a free kick. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Here it is now, surely! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's picked him out. Bentaleb. Lille have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Mondi. Bentaleb. Oh, what a... Has a pop! Goal! Nil! Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself for the strike. A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And here's Lingard. Good challenge. He just stood firm.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And through to the goalkeeper. Bentaleb. Now it's Giroud. And he's there to cut it out. Chance to break. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Paulinho has given away a free kick. Lille are in control here on the brink of half-time. Oh, good ball. Out towards the flank. He's played him through. touch on it, and that's the keeper's. Now a chance to break. Memphis Depay. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. The message. We hit half-time, and here we are. Off they go for half-time. It did indeed come in the first half. There has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Lille head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Paulinho! Oh, that was no routine save.
Paulinho really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Defending of the desperate variety. Paulinho. Giroud, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Giroud. And once more they can't get through. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Lille looking to widen the gap even further here. Giroud. It's Giroud! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And the shot! They've scored! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Corinthians get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient and trying to level things up. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
This could spell danger. Giroud. Giroud! Just off target.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Quick glance at goal. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Put a stop to that. Oh, real danger here. Hits one! He's got away with one there.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. He's had a look. Going for goal! He's scored!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Lille on 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
The referee has given a corner.
Giroud is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Receives it from behind. That intervention was very necessary. It's being played forward. Chance to shoot. Can he? Real chance! Should have put that one away.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
He's through the middle. Room for a shot. Mbemba tries to get it forward quickly. Chance! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, it is, of course, a venue that requires little by way of introduction. It is Celtic Park, affectionately known as Parkhead. Just joining us, we are already on the way. Gets up to head it! And the cutback. And it's played forward. This could hits one! This could fall anywhere! The ball's loose, and he's after it. Looking to break out here. Shapes to shoot! It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
River Plate go ahead, 1 goal to the good. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Hoists it forward. Juan Quintero. Chance! Hits one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Over to the left, and help's available out wide. Heads it! Good delivery, no joy.
Though that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Now that does look a foul, referee's given a free kick.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Quintero. Play for a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. He's picked him out. Has a goal! It's come back out! It's come loose. Juan Quintero. Looking for a decent ball in. Plays it back. Alex Telles goes looking. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Now it's Costa. It's got through and he's had a go! Oh, taken with style! They have come roaring back! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, get your seatbelts on because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Ball's gone out of play. Enzo Perez. And here's Quintero. Gets it, and now what? Enzo Perez. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And it's Eder Nielsen.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right. He couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Enzo Perez. Oh, what a ball! Goes for goal! In it goes! And again they hit the front.
River Plate are so well practiced in the art of keeping the ball.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
River Plate leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And the action is back on the way. Correa. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's Quintero. Correa. Enzo Perez. Gets it back. Alex Telles. Forward it goes. Defenders on the back foot. Correa plays it out to the flank. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Correa. Diego goes for goal! And that has been clubbed away. Battles to win it back. Time for a change in personnel. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can...
Oh, real danger here! Botafogo are leaving men. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Quintero. Correa gets it back. Out for a throw. Correa. Another throw-in. And here's Diego Costa. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Botafogo showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
He could be in here. Etta Nielsen. It's a fabulous position. Now it's Quintero. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Diego Costa. Etta Nielsen. Alex Telles opts to play it back.
Enzo Perez just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up front.
Chance to break. Diego Costa, and the finish! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Botafogo are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's going to be a double change then. This is quite a battle.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Has a pop! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Botafogo go into the lead. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Nice to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Salas. He's got away.
Botafogo certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Allen. He spotted the run and played him through. Got a sight of goal here. Has a pop! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is goes for goal! And in again!
Stade Rennais have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
And it's played forward, and the counter is on. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Has a goal! Going for goal! Goal! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Stade Rennais go ahead, 1 goal to the good. And it's Mpolo. And he's there to cut it out. Good ball. Felipe Anderson turns. They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Back into the middle. Forward it goes. Over to the left. It's a brilliant interception. That's a hit! Goal! And they've got their lead back.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Stade Rennais get themselves into the lead. Well read, he sorted that out. Stade Rennais claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Been levered clear. That is terrific skill. Dashing forward at pace. He's left his man. Felipe Anderson knocks it away. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. I think that's offside, yes it is. Good idea, just poorly executed. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Mpolo. Felipe Anderson. Oh, they could break here. Plays it out to the wing. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And help's available out wide. shoots! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
Stade Rennais take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Embolo. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Out to the left it goes. Played back in. This could spell danger. Goes for goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And he's surging through. Felipe Anderson. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Stade Rennais are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
That has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Looking to break out here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Looking to get... He's gone for it! And that has been clubbed away. Felipe Anderson. Shot at goal! And in it goes! The second half off to a spectacular start. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the...
And the shot! Chooses to go back. And the ball's come out! Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Has he picked him out?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Mbolo. Gets it back, hoists it forward. And it's Mbolo. That's great strength on the ball. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Defenders on the back foot. He could be... Mbolo! Fair attempt, the wrong outcome.
Mbolo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Felipe Anderson. Chance! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
This has become one superb game of football.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ball through needs to be good here. Can he? And the shot! That's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Mbolo. And it's got through. Has a pop! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you could catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Stade Rennais are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And he's cut it out. He's had a goal!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but...
Oh, real danger here! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Stade Rennais can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
He's got away. And they've been caught out here. And he heaves it forward. Stade Rennais need to hold on for a few more moments. Stade Rennais come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Ibrox is a wonderfully atmospheric ground. There genuinely is a unique feeling here. The action has already started. And here's Immobile. He's there to receive it. Looking to get within range. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. He's shaping up to have a crack. Immobile! And another time! It's in!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be rather exciting. It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Paris take the early advantage. Now the counter. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. It's come loose. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And he has been fouled there. Frankfurt are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Batshuayi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Straight offside. Frankfurt are behind here despite their domination of possession. That's a good... Has a pop! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Tries to get it forward quickly. To shoot! It's a goal!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
It's a loose ball. Now surely! Oh, goes for goal! Really well taken goal. And they've got their lead back. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Paris take the lead. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Forward it goes. Immobile has been caught there, it's a foul. Paris looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for it! Timely intervention.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't.
Big chance, must be! And a shot! A chance to play it in. Has a pop! That's offside, yes it is. He's picked him out. Oh, it's Batshuayi. And he's there to cut it out. Has a hit! Another chance! And in it goes! They have hauled themselves right back into it! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
He's had a go! Can he deliver? He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Hoists it forward. Batshuayi. There's the end of the first half. Frankfurt playing their part in a real slugfest here, a glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And the game has already resumed here. And it's played forward. Cut out in the nick of time. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Oh, real danger here. Going for goal! Mario Götze. And it's Batshuayi. Plays it out to the flank. Going through. Mario Götze. Well read, he's sorted that out. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defending of the desperate variety. It's a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Right through the middle. It's on a shooting chance! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And here's Immobile. He's in, and the finish! Oh, taken with style. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward and then
shoots! Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Frankfurt showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Goes down, but nothing given.
Frankfurt merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Now a chance to break. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And here's Immobile. Could be a chance here. He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Hoists it forward. Gets it back. Loose ball. Who's going to get there? Jebel. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Traore. Paris have a free kick. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. Could be thinking about a shot here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that is that. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.